Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. Today, the demolition begins on my Toyota Tacoma. I'm making some big changes. I'm a pretty impatient person. I don't have the parts yet, but they're coming. So I'm going to go ahead and be a little bit proactive and start removing things. If you didn't know, I am taking off the tonneau cover and the sport bar and light and going with something else. No tonneau cover this time. So I've gone ahead and I've pulled the tonneau cover. By the way, this stuff will be for sale locally if anybody's interested. But this is the tonneau cover. It's like brand new, includes all the hardware, all that stuff. Very easy to take off. You just unscrew by hand the clamps that hold it on and then remove with a little Allen keyed insert screw, I guess, these brackets that fit on. Now, I will say, I am going to have to take the sport bar off to get the other two brackets off because they don't just slip in, they slide in, and they don't clear the edges of the sport bar. So that'll come after I remove the sport bar. But next up, what I'm going to do is disconnect the lighting. I have to disconnect that, and when I put the light in, I actually stuffed the plug through the little insert hole it has here, so very convenient. All I have to do is pop that wire out of there and unplug it, and then stick the grommet back in, pull my wiring on through, which I put some holes in the bar rather, or one anyway, over here to do. And then I'm good. I'm going to leave the wiring, of course, on the truck that runs from there all the way down. Now, I did go ahead and trip the circuit breaker up here on the aux beam unit so that there's no power going back there. Obviously, you don't want power going back there if you're going to be messing with the electric. So I did that. We're all set. Keep the bees out of the engine bay there. So next up, we have to pop that little grommet there, like I mentioned, and unplug the wire so I can pull the wire through the bar. And then I'll be able to pull the bar off, and I'm basically done. It's just a matter of selling this and selling that, and then putting the new stuff on when it comes. Okay, I've switched you guys over to helmet cam, I'm going to call this. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get this out. Should be able to just pull it out. Let's adjust you guys a little bit. Let's go ahead and pull this out of here, I think. Maybe easier. Nah, it wasn't too bad. Now I should, in theory, be able to just pull the wire through. Although I may have made it kind of tight in there, so that may be more difficult than I think. Probably shouldn't have pulled that wire so tight. So now I've got to go around down here and kind of feed this wire through. And I think I might have zip tied it in there. No, I did not. Well, kudos to me for not zip tying that in. That's good. There. Now I should hopefully have enough slack to be able to pull that wire through. We're going to find out how good of a job I did or did not do, I guess. So let's see. Yeah, it's not wanting to pull through there. Be a shame to ruin this wire, but you know, I will if I have to. I think I need to take off this other piece of we'll just pull it a little bit, see if that makes a difference. I didn't leave myself a lot of room, that's for sure. Yeah, I know that's right inside there too, isn't it? I could cut the wire here. Obviously, anybody who buys this would have to put their own harness on it. That's not a big deal, but annoying for the next person for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this reluctantly as much as I can to leave the next person as much wire as they can have. we're going to cut it right up against the edge here. There you go. That's a done deal. So that'll be for the next person, I guess. And I'll put this back on later. So okay, carrying on. It's time to go ahead. I am going to go ahead and just remove the sport bar instead of leaving it on here. I have decided that I am going to include the light. So I think we'll let the light bar go with it. So that should be pretty good, I think. Now, let's see about taking the bolts off. Those are pretty simple to do, I think. They should be. It's 3 bolts on each side. They protrude through, and I might have to pull it a little bit to get it away. I don't remember. But we're going to find out. So, and hopefully they don't turn on the other side. Don't seem to. So that's cool. Got a bag here to put my bolts and stuff in. It's amazing how easy it is to install and uninstall these things when they're done right, and that's a sign of a good product. I mean, it shouldn't take a rocket scientist to put a sport bar on a truck. Nor should it be so frustrating that you give up, you know. So that's that side. That makes that loose. Now we'll turn around and hit this side. Grab my camera here. I need to learn to spin a little bit slower, I guess. I'm giving people vertigo. Sorry. Go ahead and get this one off of there. Alright, that's basically it. So now it's a matter of muscling the sport bar itself off. Obviously I have to pull it to get these bolts through. They're pretty tight in there, and if I recall I did have to put a little bit of pressure on one side to pull it across. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into doing that next. By the way, wearing sandals while you're lifting heavy things like this is probably not a great idea, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and see if I can't get this thing off of here easily. Get that wire out of the way, and I'm just going to kind of pull it. And I've cleared one screw, and I'm close on the others, but not quite. So I think if I give it a good heave-ho, I'll be able to lift it up and clear those screws. I might have to get down and actually push from the outside. I don't remember, but let's try it while we're up here. Nope, there we go. Now I can just set it right on top of the screws and pull it the other way. Hopefully. See how close we are. Not too bad. I think I'm going to have to do the same maneuver. There is some gap there though. Let's see. There. I'm actually clear. Wow. That's too freaking cool. Now I should just be able to lift this off. The good thing is this thing does not weigh 1,000,000 pounds. It's heavy, but it's not something you can't do by yourself. So I should gently, oops, don't go through your window, and just set it down. And that's it. That gets it clear. So now I just need to get it on the floor. I think I'm going to store it until I sell it right up in front of the Prius there. Get that junk out of the way, set it down up there. Again, it will come with a light bar, I think. Might be a better selling point, I don't know. All right. Don't want to hit the car. Don't care about the chairs. Okay. Set it right on the electrical cord. Don't want to cut through that. Make sure we're clear. And that's good. That'll be its resting place. Now, I just need to remove the rest of the hardware. That was surprisingly easy to do. I gotta wipe my forehead. I'm sweating to death over here. It is a whopping 91, but it's very humid. So let's get the rest of the screws off. Then that'll be done. Just need to secure the wire I have here, I guess. Get my camera back over here so I can see what you guys are seeing. Okay, should just be able to remove the little cover thing for the track and slide out, I think. I remember. Oh no. There's another obstacle. The screw that's on here that holds the track bar in, you have to remove. To be able to pull these out, it's actually in the way. So, I need to grab a Torx bit driver and a drill or something and just pull those screws out so I can get these out. And there's also one here, so you have to remove two of them, this one and that one, and then you can slide these right on by to get them out. Okay, got my bit. It is a T30, by the way, so you just want to remove these two screws. Not lose them. Okay, now you just slide the hardware out, throw it in the bag for the next guy. This is for a tonneau cover, needs to go in a different bag, and the other two. Pretty simple, right? Now, of course, we need to put our screws back in. Okay. And we'll do the same to the other side. Okay, got it all done. It's stored up there in front of the Prius. Up there is the tonneau cover, and that's it. Again, this stuff will be for sale locally, local only, if anybody's interested. I do like the truck better without that sport bar myself. It's personal preference. I just like the look. Do need to tie up this wire somewhere. Maybe I'll probably tie it up down here, tape it to this or something so it stays put. And that's it. I am done. Cool deal. Until the next one comes, a new sport bar and a front bumper, but that's down the road. Stay tuned. Leave a comment. Let me know if you like it better with or without. I'd just be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.